Maddie, I said put that down. Charlotte, you cheated. You're not better than me in basketball.
Hey, wake up.
Oh
you know what time it is?
What? I'm Philly TF from Dayton, Ohio. It's time for another episode of asCEDbyme. Yes, sir.
Alright Fambam, I'm a little upset right now because somebody did something behind my back that I had no idea, and I told this person not to do this for the longest time. When I first started YouTube, I had a P.O. box where I had all my Fambam send letters, and they sent Charlotte stuff before, sent me cards and pictures. I sent autographs, football pictures, all kind of stuff. But I stopped doing that for whatever reason. We have a longtime Fambam OG triple. Her name is Rochelle, and she's from Australia. Rochelle was always asking me to have my address so she can send me a package of something, and I'll always say no. I make these videos for y'all. I don't really need you guys to send me anything, even though it's much appreciated. I know you guys love us, but I just like making videos for y'all and stuff. But she went behind my back and she asked Charlotte for our address, and Charlotte snuck outside last night when I was playing the game and brought some box in, and I wasn't paying attention.
Okay. She said it was gonna be a small package. Like, I told her, like, you don't have to send us anything. She was like, no, it's just gonna be something small. And then it showed up.
Yeah, and this is a big box. And we're gonna open it and see what it is.
I'm a little nervous about some of these items.
So it looks like Rochelle sent us some Australian snacks. We don't have time to try them all right now because, ironically, Rochelle sent me a Sunday story video, and I want to leave the majority of that video for her to tell her story because her story is amazing. But we have time to try a few, and let's see what this is like. All right, should I go first?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go with the burger.
That was the one that I'm, like, most nervous about. Don't smell them.
Oh my god, they don't smell good.
I know, that's how you should smell them. You go first.
You go first. Same time. Ready?
Wait.
Same time, ready?
I'm weird about food.
Ready?
Ah, okay.
1, 2, 3.
I knew you were gonna do it.
1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Oh, they're not bad.
they're not bad at all.
Oh, yeah, no, I'll have another one.
They're like very similar to Funyuns. Not so bad. Okay. I want to try the Tim Tams. Oh, these smell good. We'll keep the thing so we can keep them.
Okay, ready?
Oh.
Oh, okay, go. This is fire. This is fire, bro.
Slow down, buddy.
Violet crumble. It's by Nestle.
Nestle.
Oh.
Stop smelling things.
That doesn't smell too fond. What is that?
I think I've had this similar. I love it. You don't like it? Okay, we'll save it for me. It's good. You don't like it? What don't you like about it? Okay. Let's try these guys. The strawberry clouds. These look interesting.
Those smell fire. These are interesting.
They are. Are they like squishy?
Yeah. Those aren't bad.
It's kind of good.
Now let's try the pizza shapes. Opening smells aren't that good.
Why are you smelling it? Just don't smell it. Just put it in your mouth.
You go first.
Why do I always have to go first?
2, 3. That actually tastes like pizza.
It does.
That tastes just like pizza,
Eat another
bro.
one.
No, I want to get another one. But it tastes just like pizza. Let's try one more thing.
Okay, I want you to try Chupa Chups. I know you're all about the Dum Dums, but Chupa Chups are way better than Dum Dums. They are.
Don't ever disrespect my Dum-Dums.
Her favorite is, are you serious? said. Now these are delicious. It's better than blue raspberry dum-dums.
We'll see right now.
You're gonna fall in love.
I'm already in love, baby. With dum-dums. This looks tasty. This one's good.
This one's better.
No.
Okay, so what do you think overall?
Honestly, the only thing that was nasty was them violet crumbles. I don't like that.
I like that. That's
Everything
like
else was
one of
good,
my
though.
favorites.
Thank you, Rochelle, for sending us this package, even though I didn't want you to. Going behind my back, getting Charlotte to get the address. I'm gonna get you back. I don't know how, but I'm gonna get you back. And now you guys get to meet Rochelle. She has an amazing Sunday story that we get to share with you all. And Rochelle, I'm gonna call you tonight. Sit down. And we're gonna discuss about what you did behind my back.
What time is it over there? Isn't it like 9 o'clock?
It's 10.
10 o'clock.
It's so weird that it's 2 o'clock over there, bro.
I know, it looks like so
Yeah.
bright.
The sun is shining.
All right, well, we ain't gotta stay here all night. I just wanted to say thank you. But I would show you Maddie, but she's over there knocked out because it's 10 o'clock. So
Is she sleeping?
yeah, she knocked out.
Don't wake her up. Don't.
Okay.
Alright.
All right, homie. Thank you.
Alright, I have your number now, so...
Yeah, so you
Alright.
can FaceTime us all the
You
time.
can text me anytime now.
Yeah.
It's for free.
Okay. All right, bro. I'll hit you.
Have a good day at work.
Have a good day at work.
Hello everyone and welcome back to As Said by Me. My name is Rochelle and this is my Sunday story. I wanted to tell this story hopefully in a very positive light because it is very tough to talk about. In June of this year, my dad had called me. I was at work and it was about 10:30 at night. A very abnormal time for my dad to call, by the way. And he called me up to let me know my brother Matthew, who was 23, was sick. The story with Matthew is when he was 8, he had suffered a traumatic brain injury. And he'd suffered that by having his tonsils taken out. He had suffered hemorrhaging on the brain and his heart had stopped beating for 15 minutes during surgery. So he was technically dead for 15 minutes. I was 7 at the time and I got told that he just wouldn't be able to walk or talk again. So we come back to June of this year. My dad had called me and told me that Matthew wasn't doing very well. He and Matthew's mum, we have different mums, had decided to put a do not resuscitate on Matt. He did have a couple of bouts of sickness throughout the year. We did have a scare in January and I think he was just getting so sick so often that they just sort of realised that it probably wasn't best and it was in Matt's best interest. The day after, on the Saturday, my dad had called me and had told me that Matt had passed away. I wasn't shocked. I was actually very humbled and very happy for him, but also incredibly sad because I've just lost my brother. A week later I was in Perth for Matt's funeral and we had had the service and it was beautiful. Everyone was there, everyone was sad. And I'm not a very big crier at funerals. I tend to just kind of like let the service happen and not look up, not say anything, because I'm actually like petrified of the whole idea of people asking if I'm okay. I get angry. I'm one of those ones. So my dad, my stepmom and I all jumped in the car after we'd finished at the wake to head back to our hometown. It was about an hour drive away and I was sort of just like sitting in the car scrolling through Instagram, scrolling through Facebook and just kind of reflecting on something that was said at the service. And it was, don't quote me, something along the lines of, Matt would have wanted everyone to be happy. So don't take this time as sadness. because he'd want us all to be happy. And I was really thinking about that in the car home, and I'd realised as I was looking through Instagram stories that I was holding on to a lot of relationships that had been hurting me. Friendships, like family members, just there were a lot of things that I was holding on to and I didn't know why I was holding on to it. So I was in the car and I was just like, you know what, I need to get rid of that toxic idea in my life and unfollow them, and I'll block them, and just, they're gone, they're out of my life now, because my brother wants me to be happy. And I felt Matt there with me when I did that. I'm not the biggest religious person. I'm not a religious person. But I'm sure that there is a bigger meaning. There is a bigger story to my own. I just don't know what that is. Whether it's internal and in me and has been instilled in me for this long, to have courage and to have strength to make those decisions that I hadn't made 7 years earlier. There was a reason why I did now. And I think strength comes from a very, very deep place within a lot of people. I know sometimes things need to happen for that to be triggered. I have had to be strong for a large majority of my life. I think my strength comes from my gut, and I didn't have strength for getting rid of people who I no longer had relationships with anymore. I didn't have strength to get rid of them from my life purely because I was worried what they would think or what would actually happen. What if I bumped into them in the street? And I realised it just didn't matter. And if my brother passing made me realise that I can focus on very positive, fulfilling relationships and feed out, strain out the toxic and the bad, then that is something I'm very, very grateful to have had happen to me. And that is the light at the end of this story. That is the strength at the end of this story, is that I'm very, very happy that Matt was able to show me that strength. And it seems so trivial when I think about it now, because why didn't I let go sooner is my question. And I guess I just never had that strength. And I really hope that if someone in your life or a friend in your life has done things that make you feel bad about yourself every day or a large majority of your time, that is a pivotal moment for you to sit and think, is it worth it? And a lot of the times it's not. And finding that strength is tough, but when you do, it's like a light just opens up and ignites you. And I think everyone deserves to feel that light. So, thank you for watching. My name's Rochelle. Again, I don't know if I said that earlier, but you guys have a lovely night. Bye.